you a message in the music. Do you hear what I hear? Now, in the background, I hear the late, great Jermaine Stewart singing that classic, The Word Is Out. And you know what? I can empathize with Jermaine on this because I can't stand for a person to tell a damn thing on me. Not one thing. And what this woman told on him was pretty big. You know what I'm saying? I don't like for people to tell anybody my phone number. And I'd be damn if I can understand why she would go out and tell somebody that she slept with this man when she knew damn well that's all it was. She told everybody now the word is out. But you know what, Jermaine? It's kind of your fault too. Because I think back to what my grandma used to tell my uncles. She would always tell my uncles, never sleep with someone that you don't want to be seen in public with, because anything can happen, like a condom breaking. Okay? So what this girl did to Jermaine was just terrible. I mean, of course, she didn't have the old keep a man baby on him, but she did run back and tell his business. You see what I'm saying? She did not know what kind of relationship Jermaine was in, and if Jermaine was in a relationship, he should have kept it there. But see, what he did, he had to have some attraction to you because he did sleep with you. What's wrong with you is he slept with you and didn't do it again. So you decided to run around and ask people, have they heard from Jermaine? And they say, yeah, I saw him the other day. Why, what's up? And then that's when you spill the damn beans. You know you're not supposed to tell anybody, but you spilled the beans. And now everybody knows that you and Jermaine were getting it on, and Jermaine is mad, and he's not feeling you anymore. And I don't blame him. I'm not saying that you're facially challenged. I'm not saying you're dumb. But what you are, you're dangerous. You are a woman with a big mouth and a slick ass tongue. That is a recipe for a good old southern ass whooping. I am telling you, with ice cream on the side for dessert. That's what that is, because that would be your just desserts for this man to never even speak to you again. I don't think back then when this was going on, they didn't have call block or call waiting or anything like that. So he couldn't get rid of you that way unless he changed his number or had it disconnected. And that mess didn't happen like it does now. It didn't happen automatically. This took a day or so. So, you know, I can understand Jermaine. But Jermaine, I'm pretty sure he learned this lesson because, you know, later on he was telling us, you don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. So he learned his lesson. Can't say it's a lady in this song there, but I bet you wherever she is, she's at home by her damn self. This has been Kennedy Brown, and I love y'all. Well, hello there, and thank you so much for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Do you hear what I hear? Now, tonight, I'm going to take this segment a little bit left. I'm going to discuss something that's been on my heart very heavy lately. And I'm not going to analyze this song, but I do want to know if you hear what I'm saying. Because if you hear what I'm saying, then I know you hear exactly what I hear. Okay, now, not to be a traitor to my gender, but really, it really breaks my heart when I see someone write that, you know, I'm the mother and the father. Ma'am, I just can't agree with that. I mean, because even if you and this man don't get along, you should never cut him down in front of his kids. Because, you know, maybe he treated you like Alabama trash. But if he's a good man to those kids, do not. I mean, I know you're going to feel that way. I was raised by a single mother myself, but I'll tell you one thing she did not do. She never threw up to me anything negative about my father. Because she was a strong woman, and I know all of you out there are strong also. But can you be strong enough to just let this man have his one day? I mean, I don't care if he's black, white, or whatever. He's still a brother, and if he's trying, he's trying. But then you have some who just don't have to give, but they do have time to give. But just because they don't give you monetary gain all the time, you don't think that their physical being with their children exists at all. That's not true. That same man that you sit and talk about like a dog looks like Superman in the eyes of his kids most of the time. Come on now, ladies, we gotta do better than that. It's you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. This is Kennedy Brown. And you know, I like to take this segment of the show and break it down to what I think really went on in a golden oldie. And the golden oldie I hear today are the Floaters and their one-hit wonder, Float On. But I can tell you one thing about these guys. These guys were badass because these guys, they were giving you their credentials before Facebook, MySpace, or anybody else came up with dating sites or whatever else they could get on, because these guys come straight to you, telling you their zodiac sign. Then they tell you what they'll do for you and what they want you to do for them. Now, I guess they got by with their looks and their voices because, you know, like I said, there was no social media back then. So can you imagine that this song would be an answer to Want Ads by the Honeycomb? You know, extra, extra, read all about it, want it, young and single and free. Okay, I lost myself right there. But anyway, it's no different than what they were doing, except for the women in that song. They were tired of being dogged out by a man. But these five guys right here, excuse me, these five brothers right here are working their low-budget temptation vibe for all it is worth, because they're promising to take you to places that you've never been. How many times have your ass been to Love Land? Huh? This one's going to take you to Love Land. And then when you get on down to there, the more you get into the song, the more you float on into the song, the more you hear the promises that these men are giving you. And it's only based on what? One thing. Their zodiac signs. They really think like that they can do this and that. You know, because they think zodiac signs mean everything. When this guy comes on with his Leo, okay, his name is Paul. Paul said he has it all. Paul wants to give you everything. He likes all the women of the world. But see, what Paul is not telling you is that you're probably not the only one answering his want ad. Because Paul seems like he is sweet as honey. And you know, nothing catches flies better than honey. But you know what? One day, somebody's going to be hip to all this. Because back then, you know, they had to do what they had to do. So I guess, you know, they reached out the way that they could and everything. I wonder, though, did they ever just go farther than sitting here telling these women their credentials? Did they even meet anybody? And then here comes this cancer, and his name is Larry. Larry knows he's the end-all, be-all. Larry is standing there with that damn tuxedo on, telling you that he loves a woman that loves everybody. So let you tell you right there, Larry is used to a woman who's been all around. You see what I'm saying? He wants a woman who's been all around and a woman who's not going to want a commitment. But you can't just put that in the want ads back then, because you know they had credentials and stuff that they had to check for you. Not like today when you can be a freak. But see, here he is right here. He's taking you to Love Land also. But you don't go there with Larry, because you've already been there with Paul. Okay? So what we're going to do right now, we're just going to float on, because these are the most egotistical guys I've ever heard since New Edition. This has been your girl, Kennedy Brown. Love ya. Mwah.